What's going on, y'all? It's Adrian B. Little Miss Jersey back at it again, sitting with one of our legends, y'all. The one, the only, Lady Luck, y'all. And if y'all don't know about her, you need to do your research. All right?
You actually lied to the audience just now. There are a few Lady Lucks, unbeknownst to me. I didn't know this because I found out with social media. Like, there's a Lady Luck 504. We've been going back and forth with each other since MySpace. The bitch won't change her name. So I am the only rapping Lady Luck. But there's a lot of them Lady Luck bitches on social media. Shout out to them.
And technically, it's only one right now because you're the only one I know of. So
all right, that's now. See, there we go.
Like
now we're gonna. Hey,
our area codes is not 504 out here. So
okay.
I don't know of another.
I got love for the young lady. Who's these sexy men walking through? Hey. Good hair days. That's what a good hair day look like.
So I prepared questions for today, but I'm just gonna go off the top because that's just how the energy is feeling today. So I'm just wondering, like, what is a day in the life of Lady Luck you specifically like?
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. My life is so unpredictable. I don't know. I envy people who have like a schedule. They have like, a set thing going on in their life. Order. I envy you people. I don't know what a day is. It depends. Because today I'm here with you. Okay, I'm doing interviews and stuff like that. Tomorrow I'm doing radio and I got lunch with different lesbian couples that I have met. It should be interesting. It's going to be a melting pot of lesbians. And then Sunday is the Super Bowl. Now, in between all that, I don't know. You know what I mean? So if you're saying what's a regular day, average day, I go to the gym. I'm there. It's a cult. They signed me up. Had no idea that it was not a regular gym. It's a cult. Me and my wife, 90% of the time we get along. So I don't know.
Okay. So when do you make time for you? If life is so spontaneous, how do you know what to accept and what to decline?
It's all about feeling. It's all about how I feel. Thank you very much. You brought me a shot of sparkling water. It's all about how I feel, what I accept and what I decline. So, sometimes we get offered to do certain things. A lot of times. Y'all gotta understand something. I've been around for a long time. I'm not working for anybody. So there's these new people who they think they have these sponsorships for artists or they influencer packages. You want me to work for you. You want to come to me and say, hey, look, bring your people here and you can make this amount of money. No, I'm working for you. I'm a fucking telemarketer because if you don't cut me a check up front for my time, then that means that I'm bringing my people working. I'm gonna do videos and promote, and I'm basically working for you. And I don't do that. I'm an ex-felon, like ex-con. Like I've been to jail a lot of times. I was working for me. It just wasn't working out.
Do what you want. You do what you want.
I don't do crime anymore. See, ladies and gentlemen, unless it's white collar. No, but I'm just kidding. But this right here, see, we got saved. Modern royalty, we saved now.
Period.
We like Jesus.
So what was your process like? Like, how did you get here, right? Your Super Bowl, you're super authentic.
How did I get here?
How'd you get here?
I drove.
What was that process like?
What do you want to know to the Super Bowl? What'd you say about the Super Bowl, girl?
What was your process like?
To get to the Super Bowl?
To be authentically you?
I'm lazy. And when you're lazy, you don't have energy or the mind capacity to fake to be something else.
Right.
So I was lazy. You gonna take me, I'm gay. But if I wasn't lazy, then I would hide in the closet, do a little makeup shit. I'm lazy. I don't want to do makeup. I want to take the wig off right now, to be honest with you. Amber be in the car with me as soon as we leave the function. I rip the wig off. I look like Cleo with a beat face. I'm not saying. So that is why I'm authentically me. I'm lazy.
So, as a female rapper in the game...
Who said I was a female? Just kidding, girl, go ahead.
As a lady rapper, right? Lady Luck, what was it like growing up or just, being in a male-dominated industry, right? And when I say growing up, I mean, like, once you stepped into the industry, once you started saying, like, yo, I'm committed to this craft, this is something I love to do, right? What was that like for you being around men who sometimes take this spotlight that we have as ladies.
Well, I was dressed like a man, so I don't know. They might have treated somebody differently. Like, see, that's the thing, right? It's a gift and a curse. So me, I feel like I'm in celebrity purgatory. So I may wear the baseball cap. I got a pretty face. And like sitting next to you right now, I couldn't be outside selling CDs like this. Like the way I used to dress, they would look past me. They would look over me. So I didn't have to worry about sex trafficking or somebody taking full advantage unless they just came home from jail. The men who just did 25 years in jail, for some reason, they love me back there. I don't know. Hey, what are you saying? No, but, you know, so when I was out in the streets selling CDs and going state to state, the baseball cap and dressing the way I did helped me out a lot. Now that I don't have to be outside like that, now I can show a little titty. You know what I'm saying? I put a little makeup on, and then they like, damn, that's how you look. I'm like, It been under there that whole time with the wig twisted to the side, the bang right here, girl.
Period.
Sometimes people be posting pictures. I'll be like, yo, where do you live? I'm coming to burn your whole house down if you don't take this off your page right now. I'm telling you, it looked like I ain't have no friends back then. Told y'all I'm giving me this shit to drink.
Listen, we honor that journey. Why? Because you are who you are today, and you're emulating, you know, a career, a passion that a lot of people wish they could be, right?
What?
Like you sit here giving us the real you, genuinely. A lot of people cannot do that.
Let me try to give a fake me. Come on, let's try.
Let's try. What would that be like? Ready? And scene.
All right, now who am I? Who do you want me to be?
Whichever alter ego you choose to be, but it's just not the real you.
I'm not gonna do any of my accents because people might get upset.
Yeah.
So, cause like my English accents, my friend from London said I sound like I'm from Australia. So I don't wanna, I don't play with that. But let me be like, I'm gonna be a straight female rapper.
Okay.
Okay. So let's do it again. Okay,
And-
introduce me. Go ahead.
And scene. So y'all, we are sitting here with the one and only Lady Luck. Let's give it up for her at this time, y'all.
Oh, hey y'all, we in the building. Lady Luck, I love dick, and we are here today. That's how they do it, right? No, is this a clean show?
I mean, no, it's a keep it real show.
Pop that pussy open, let that bitch breathe. Hey.
So what do you think that representation does for us as a community, right? Because
Oh man.
that shit is fake. It's not real. So
First of all, sis, I don't want the men in black to come kick the doors in, but nothing is real. Nothing that we subscribe to, whether it be politics, whether it be racism, whether it be all of the things that is out there to distract us from what's really going on, none of it's real. I am so happy that there's more than one female rapper killing it. Nikki, you know you're my bitch, but goddamn, and it's also exciting to see people get so much recognition. And I don't want to sit here and act like there's not female rappers out there who's getting recognition, who's not popping it open and let it breathe, like Tiara Whack. I do not know how to pronounce that young lady's name, the one who is, I'm not even going to describe her because it all was going to end bad just now. But there is female rappers like that. But I mean, a lot of them is just talking about the vagina. Now, there is power in the vagina. Major wars have been fought over the vagina. Troy, the Trojan horse, all over vagina. I just don't want to hear about your vagina all day. Like, my mom's just passed. So I get in the car, I'm grieving. Bend that ass over. Let that pussy breathe. I can't cry the right way. So I just need music that represents the other 99.9% of the emotions that I have in my life. I don't want to get the nigga for his money all the time. And bitch.
yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
He ain't got 6 figures. They lying. Majority of this country is broke. I don't know where y'all at with the twisted weaves. Okay? I ain't talking shit. I gotta lay my edges down. But with the and they like, oh, he gotta have this, he gotta have that. I mean, I'm not saying to settle for less, but I'm just simply saying Instagram and rap music has everybody's perspective and perception in life fucked up. Excuse my language, I got on the Christian shirt.
It's real. No, that's real. I feel like everything you stated is something that it's a reality that not a lot of people can see.
Now, how many times this week
What's up?
did you bend over and let that pussy breathe?
I'm not.
I haven't
That's
done
not
it
my
this
character.
month yet.
That's not my character.
I didn't bend my ass over and I didn't do it. And am I less of a woman now?
No.
Because I don't do the things that they say in these songs?
No. It's not necessarily that you have to let.
That's why I don't suck dick. Because besides the fact of me being a lesbian, the way that they are describing their talents in these songs, I would not be able to keep a man. Okay? The way that they describe how they get on that thing and turn into a tornado and stuff, I said, well, that's not in the cards for me. I'm glad I'm over
they
here.
speak about it, but some of them still can't keep one. So, I mean, it's just something that keeps entertainment going. You know, something that's gimmicky is not necessarily real life. It's just something that sounds catchy.
So they lying.
They capping.
So when she said, let me show you how I get this ring, I'm going to stop right there because everybody follows me and it's cold. Okay.
We ain't even going to have tea time on record.
No, we could do tea time. I'm careful with the female rappers because it's very sticky over there. And I appreciate them. Like, one of the strangest things to me is Scarlett. Now, Scarlett, me and her, I found her because she used to be outside with these Walmart bras on and smoking Newports and rapping about God. So that's why I started to follow Scarlett. And we had conversations that was like paragraphs long because I was encouraging her. Because you know these girls, if nobody paying them attention, they want to go kill themselves. Hey, I was one of them. And then Scarlett blew up. She ain't rap about Christian music no more, and all of our messages are gone, deleted, like they only in my mind. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate her. She's not bending it over and let that pussy be.
Right, she giving it.
I don't know if I'd want that from you, Scar. No. What's in this cup? No, cause she sound like a female Pop Smoke. Let that pussy. Yo, that's crazy.
She do, but she keep it real. Like, I like her different style.
Crazy.
It's not like she's, like you said, rapping
I ain't
about
gonna hate on
vaginas,
Scar. You know, shout out to her, man. I love her. I love Lady London, Bergen County in the building. See, she ain't switch up. She was following me before she blew up. And she's still there. She's still liking pictures. She really just leave comments and tell me how pretty Dolly is. So that's really one of the reasons I still with my girl. Cause I'm like, hold up, too many of y'all say she pretty. I ain't letting her back outside. She'll come hang out with y'all. So she, you know, but Lady London, shout out to her. You know, it's people who reach levels of success. Cause see, here's the thing that y'all don't understand. I've been in the game forever. You gonna circle the block. I'm telling you, I've been in the game. See, what's so interesting about my position is I may not have yet got so many records like Nicki. I'm not gonna say no names because again, we all follow each other, but I'm not none of these people. But what is beautiful about sitting here in this spot for 24, 25 years is that I see them come and I see them go. I've seen people come in the game and they cool, they blow up, they not cool, and then when they not hot no more, I get the verse for the low. So, so that's why I be telling people for as long as I've been in the music industry, for one, I value people who have never changed up on me, like a Method Man. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's certain people who you see them, no matter how twisted my $20 wig from the beauty supply store was, they treated me kind. And then there's other people, I've watched them blow up, and then, you know, they fall off, and I'm not talking to you like, oh, Steve Francis, he was acting real funny to me outside of Club V in Houston. Now Steve ain't got no goddamn teeth. You see what I'm saying to y'all?
Shouldn't have never did it, Steve.
You gotta watch how you act because you not hot forever. And luck for some reason is hot forever. I may not have sold 1 million records. I got a Cartier watch on. I'm still lit. And Steve Francis don't have no teeth.
I mean,
He should have never treated me like that.
that's a fact of being humble too, because you never know who you around when you gonna be around them, right? Like you were talking about when you know, before people wouldn't even recognize you because when you're in the glitz and glam, it's like, yo, who is that? That's Lady Luck. Like, oh, you look different.
No, they just want to hit it now. Like before, they recognized me.
Okay.
I told you had to do 25 years or better now. But now that I'm looking the way I'm looking, they like, You know what I mean? Like Redman, I'm not saying Redman wouldn't hit it, but Redman is my brother forever. But when he seen me look at, he said, "Look, you a woman now." And it made me question. I said, "Well, I know I didn't pay for this. I didn't pay for the surgery." So, but you know what I mean? It's just that people, they recognize, you know, the difference. Did I say something wrong?
Nah. Amber was telling me to fix my face, y'all.
Okay.
I can't hide my face. I'm gonna be real. If we keeping it a stack, we keeping it a stack today. Like certain people I gotta sugarcoat with, keep it sweet. Cause I'm short. I'm 4'11".
Yeah, we outside. You know why? You know why we outside? Because my mom transitioned, and my mom would be the one to tell me, "Shh, don't say that, don't do this, don't do that." But you know what? Jesus brought her home. So it's up for everybody now, you know? Like, I got stories I'm going to save.
Save them. Save them. They wouldn't be exclusive if you shared them, so that's a privilege.
But I said enough for you today, right?
You did. I'm just wondering, like, what's your standard, right? So as you make your critique and everything, and you're giving your honest opinions and just facts that you're laying on the table for people, what is your standard? I find in 2024, not a lot of people have a standard, which is why things are going amok.
So why are you asking me to have one? The morals is out the door. There is no more of that. You know, I made fun of my friend because there's things that we do because we have morals. And I said, bitch, the man, what's the fat man name with the glasses?
But what keep you real, though?
Nobody's going to ring your doorbell and say, "Here is your award for morals. Here's $1 million.
Nah.
I just got to be true and authentic to myself. Just whatever feels right. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not always right. I have flipped out on people a lot this last couple weeks, and I ain't been right. I just come from a different cloth. Like, what's so crazy is that my mom was like the last of the Mohegans. You know, it's a couple of her people still left, but my mom, my Uncle Joe, my Aunt Sylvia, my father Conrad, like they were the black version of like The Godfather or like Reservoir Dogs, or like, not saying that they lived, some of them did that lifestyle, but that era of the 80s, of that, they sold the coke, they did this, they did that. Like, I just feel like my OGs, they transitioned, but they left a lot of the standards, like as you say, behind with me. So I carry myself a certain way only because I was really raised by real gangsters. Not that stuff that your mommy and pappy was watching on TV. Like, you can look it up. My father, Conrad Layton, like, he was nothing to play with, you know? So I'm just cut from that cloth, and I just look at a lot of sucker shit that people doing nowadays, and I could never be a part of it. So that's why I'm gonna call out the sucker shit, because, like Ro Timmy, I don't know if this the episode or the next episode, but I'm coming for you too. Like, everybody who did some sucker shit to me, like Neo, anybody who did some sucker shit to me, I'm gonna talk about it, because why not? You're not giving me a verse. You're not holding me down. Like, there's certain people who did sucker shit, I'm not gonna talk about them. Cause they didn't, they nice. They can't help that they're a sucker. But some of y'all, it ain't safe.
If the suckers didn't exist, what would that hierarchy be?
Like, right? French Montana, my nigga. You know why French is my nigga? Cause French Montana let me wear his gold chains in my video. It's old as hell. It's called Bunny Hop. I'm talking about, this is, I just got out of jail, so this may be about 2005 to 2007. I put out a song called Bunny Hop. But French Montana, he was sleeping with one of the strippers, cause I ran with the strippers. He was sleeping with one of them. He let me hold 2 of his chains. They both was fake. But you a real nigga. Now, this is Mac and Cheese. This is the Max B days. Now, I can't tell about somebody fake chains. I needed to wear fake chains. I ain't even had no chains to wear. So, French, you a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else, they gonna give me free drinks, and I'm gonna talk about you.
Is there any advice you would give to someone who wants to get into this industry? Write
everything down. Remember it, because later on, you're gonna have to sit here and do an interview and be like, "Oh yeah, and by the way," no, I'm just kidding. Stay persistent, stay true to yourself, and the only way to stay true to yourself is first learn yourself, first meet yourself, first know yourself. Because one interview, somebody said to me, "Oh, I want to do a day where we just all just love each other," and I said, "That'd be dope, but what if they don't know how to love?" So I want a day where we learn to love ourselves. So to stay true to yourself, to make sure that, I can't even tell you that, because some people, They go out here, they not true to themselves, they become multimillionaires and they get their dreams accomplished, but then at the end they die in the bathtub overdose. So I would just say to y'all, find your compass, find your anchor, and don't give up.
Period. Period, y'all. How did you feel about the 50th anniversary of hip hop?
Like in general, or like a specific show, or girl, you just
Let's
shooting?
get into it.
All right, how I feel about the 50th anniversary of hip hop. First of all, I don't know who doing the goddamn math. That's first off, because Rapper's Delight came out in '79, so Rapper's Delight is not 50 years old yet. Now, if y'all taking it back to Cedric, then okay, fine. I feel like after 50 years, and you look at where we are now and what we have now, somebody didn't hold that gate properly. I don't know, Sukiyana was playing around just recently. She did an interview with the girl Bobby. Mm-hmm. Bobby said, "You a musician?" She said, "I'm not a musician." She didn't even, you saw that. Yeah. I pray to Yahweh that that's a joke. I just was watching Bink Dog. He was on live. Bink is a multi-faceted, multi-platinum producer. He's right. You don't have to know the theory of music. You don't have to know nothing about music to do music nowadays. And then you got Kai Satai, whatever his name is, the blogger, who's making fun of Big Mike and also in a disrespectful manner. And then when people from my era speak up, now you feel like because you have money, you're so spiritually bankrupt, you're so morally bankrupt, but you have your oppressor's money that you can come against other people. So after 50 years, how we just spoke about learning ourselves, I feel like us as a people, we are disconnected somewhere, somehow. So I could celebrate 50 years. That don't mean it's been a good 50 years. When Dolores Tucker was on to something, even though Tupac, Dolores Tucker, you's a motherfucker. Nah, because today, my women are still being called bitches and hoes. Bitches ain't shit. And if you think that that is not going into your body and affecting you and affecting your self-esteem and your morale. When I used to go rob people, me and my guys in the car, shout out the freeway, even though what we do is wrong, why am I listening to that and not lead my steps or something by, or Riding Through the Storm by Yolanda Adams? Because music is frequency. That energy, so it opens up. So for us to sit here and be foolish, that's what I learned when I was in jail. Real quick, we wrap this up. I went to jail first degree on robbery. I ain't telling nobody, real bitch. So I'm in there, and one of the ladies in there, she says to me, "Let me hear you rap." You know, I'm big dog on the hall. And I rap to her, and I tell her about my jewelry, and how I'm getting head, and how I'm selling drugs, and how I'm shooting people, and I'm doing all of this in 16 bars, and I'm killing it, because my flow's stupid. She said to me, "Damn, what about the kids?" I use everybody's favorite line. Everybody. "Oh man, it's up to the parents to raise the kids. It's up to y'all. You need to watch and monitor and listen to what your children listen to." Then later on that night in the bunk, when I was on my bunk, it hit me. If she's in here, who's talking to her kids? So as a black community, we already broken shit as a black people. Because I don't understand how, can I say it without the black suits? I don't understand how Taiwan, they have semiconductors. China is trying to come take them over. America will stand up and fight them because we need semiconductors from everything from our cell phone to our airplanes. So that is why it's a big deal right now that China is trying to take over Taiwan, and their semiconductors is so advanced that nobody can reproduce them. America's gonna fight tooth and nail with that. We have more resources in Africa. We have every single resource in Africa, but don't get the same respect. So how you think I feel, if you think I feel the black Americans, it might happen, could stick together, you can't even get the whole continent. And then as a human race, we a mess. So that's why they say ignorance is bliss. This is why I don't want to jump down the rabbit hole. This is why I'd rather sit here and watch. And last night was a very excellent episode of Keeping Up with Kanan, or Kanan, Killing Kanan, whatever, Raising Kanan. Beautiful episode. And that's why I can't even watch BMF no more. We seen Lil Meech and his dirty crew the other day. We'll save that for the next one. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's your girl, Lady Luck, at I Am Lady Luck on every social media platform. I am She God on TikTok. And,
Period, y'all. It's Adrian B. Little Miss Jersey back at it again with the one and only We Are Jersey magazine and entertainment, y'all. Stick around for more. Bye, y'all.
We are Jersey. 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 We are Jersey.